Hey all, welcome back to another edition of Crush Lusher Television. We have, a scrimmage. So this is the first thing I want you to do today is work on this scrimmage, okay? So, here's the scrimmage right here. It's all on the PDF that's attached. It's a little challenging, especially the last part. The answers will be provided on the solutions right here. So you can see the solutions, bam, 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 okay? Write those in your notes. Try the best you can without looking at the solutions, but of course you can if you get stuck. All right? Now, the next thing is, here is what we're doing today. So, introduction to limits. Piecewise defined functions. Write that down on the top of your sheet of paper. So before, and you guys got really good at this, is you see the piecewise function right here. We were able to find the limits here. Like the x approaches -2 from the left of f of x. So as x approaches -2, from the left, the answer is, bam, 2, like that. And you guys got really good at this. But what if we had this? No graph, just an octopus. But we still had the equation right here. The function. Well, what can we do without the graph and just the function written down like that? What can we do? Not a big deal. We sort of make a graph, but we do it our own way, all right? This is what we're going to do. Bam. So write this down in your notes. So same thing from the sheet, I wrote it down. So no graph, just an octopus. But around the octopus, what we're going to do is, we're going to do like a mini graph for us. So draw a straight line going across. And so you see where the graph breaks. So it goes from this line here, this is y equals 2x, which is like a line, looks like this. And then y equals -4, which is a straight line going across at -4. So that right there, at -2, the graph is going to break. And on everything that x is less than -2, you're on this graph, which is 2x. And anything greater than that, between -2 and 3, 3 is where it breaks again. So I'm going to put 3. This is where another piece ends, another piece starts. So in between -2 and 3 on the x, I have -4. And anything where x is greater than 3, I have this line here, y equals x plus 1. Slope is 1, y-intercept is 1. Cool. All right, so now I go to this. So the limit as x approaches -2 from the left of f of x. So -2 from the left. I don't even need that the elaborate picture, but I know from the left, I'm getting really close. And what part am I on if I'm going from the left? I'm on this part, right? And so we learned before that all you got to do is plug it in because that's where we're going to be. So that's going to be 2 times -2, which is, bam, -4. Got it. Easy. All right, next one. The limit as x approaches -2 from the right of f of x. So here's -2 from the right. Getting really close. We're not getting the negative, we're getting really close. What part am I on? Yeah, -4. Bam. Cool. All right, so now the limit as x approaches, so it should be -2, my bad. -2 from both sides of f of x. So if you go on both sides, what y value approaching? Well, from the left, you're approaching -4, and from the right, you're approaching -4. So both directions, what are you approaching? Yeah, -4. Okay, so now, what is the actual point at -2? That's what it's asking. What's the actual point at -2? So I look here at my domains, and here, so here's -2. So it's equals -2 on this part, which is, bam, -4. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's try the next part, where the graph breaks again. So limit as x approaches 3 from the left of f of x. So here's 3 from the left. Where am I getting close to? Bam, I'm still on this part right here, -4. Limit as x approaches 3 from the right. What am I getting close to? I'm on this part, right? So I'm getting close to 3, but I'm still on this part of the graph. And so that's going to be 3 plus 1, which is, bam, 4. Okay. So the limit as x approaches 3 from both directions of f of x. So if I'm going from the left, what y value am I approaching? -4. If I'm going from the right, approaching 3, what y value am I approaching? +4. Those are not the same. So there's a jump in the graph if the actual graph was there. And so this limit does not exist. Bam. And so what actually is the point at 3? Well, let's see. Oh, look at the equal sign. Always look at the equal sign right here. So point equals 3. So this is where the solid dot would be. So that would be, bam, -4. Got it. Cool. All right, let's write down the next one. Here you go. Here you go, in your notes. You like this little line? My daughter drew that. She likes color now. She's pretty good at it, huh? Don't you think? That's pretty awesome? Yeah. All right, let's try this. So we have 1, 2, 3 parts. So let's draw our little mini graph right here. So you see the graph, look at the domains. The graph breaks at 2. So it's only one part that's going on. So when x is less than 2, you have this parabola right here. How do I know it's parabola? Because it's a quadratic with x squared. So that part, x squared minus x plus 1, is going to be here on the left. When x equals 2, y is 1. Bam. So I'll write that right above here. Sorry. For a little bit above. Bam, like that. Okay. When x is greater than 2, we're at y equals x, which is the diagonal line. Boom. Slope is 1 and y-intercept is 0. Cool. All right, so now we have this. Now let's go to our limits. Limit as x approaches 2 from the left of f of x. So, getting really close. What part am I on? The parabola. Yeah. So that's going to be 2 squared minus 2 plus 1. 2 squared is 4. Minus 2 is 2. 2 plus 1 is, bam, 3. Now the limit as x approaches 2 from the right of f of x. From the right, I'm getting really close to 2. What part am I on? I'm on this part, so that is just x. So that's 2 plugged in for x, which is doom, 2. Got it. Okay. Now the limit as x approaches 2 from both sides. What do you think that is? Pause the video. Yeah, you're right. Does not exist. Why? Because the limit as x approaches 2 from both directions, you have a different y value approaching, 3 from the left and 2 from the right. All right, what is the actual point at 2? Where is y equal to? Ooh, so here's where x equals 2, and then so it's just 1 right there. Got it. Okay, this is what I want you to do right now. So we did this, we did this. So now you have this one right here. Pause the video, write that down. See, this is a few practice problems for you. Then I want you to do this also. This is also on the PDF attached if you want to look at that. Okay? Pause it. So do that and that. Pause the video. Boom. Let's look at the answers. Look what you got. Boom. Here are the answers to the first one. Here are the answers to the second one. Like that. In fact, I'm going to be really generous. I'm going to do the second one because the second one is going to be kind of tricky. So here you go. Bam. So here's the second one. So you see the graph breaks at a half. So I'm going to put a half right here. When x is less than a half, I have cosine of pi x. When x equals a half, I have 1. And when x is greater than a half, I have natural log of 2x. Fun. Okay, so the limit as x approaches 1/2 from the left. That's going to be cosine of pi times a half, like that, which is the same as cosine of pi over 2. That's what that's saying. So cosine of pi over 2, that's here. That's pi over 2 is right there on the unit circle. That point is 0, 1. And cosine is the x value, so that would be 0. So the limit as x approaches 1/2 from the right. From the right, you're on natural log. So that's going to be natural log of 2 times 1/2, which is natural log of 1. Now remember, the base of natural log is e, so e to what power is 1? Well, e to the 0 is 1, because anything to 0 power is 1, so this actually equals 0 also. Cool. So limit as x approaches 1/2 from both sides. Since you're approaching 0 from the left and the right, from both sides is also 0. And what is the point at 1/2? That is 1. Bam. Got it. Cool. All right. Now it is exit quiz time. All right. This is what I want you to do. Right here. Scroll down. Scroll down. Here you go. So you have this part right here. So you got 1, 2, 3 questions here, 4 questions there. The limit as x approaches 0. You might want to figure out what happens when you approach 0 from the left and 0 from the right first. Hint, hint. Then you have A, B, and C right there. So you have a total of 7 questions. Knock them out. Great job, everybody. Miss y'all. Take care.